Gaur boscaurus is a species of mammal class even bovidae. They have dark fur and very large size, living mainly in the hills of India, East Asia and Southeast Asia. Let's learn about this animal.
They are also called bison Malay or bison India, but in fact they do not have close relationships with species of bison in Europe and North America. They have been listed as vulnerable in the IUCN Red List since 1986. The maximum global population is estimated at 21,000 adults in 2016. They have decreased by more than 70% in the last three generations and are probably extinct in Sri Lanka and possibly also in Bangladesh. In well-protected areas, their numbers are stable and increasing. In Vietnam, Gaurs are called Minh by ethnic minorities, meaning forest buffalo, because they are similar in appearance to buffaloes. They are the largest of all bovine species in the world, larger than the Asian buffalo and the American bison. An adult bull usually weighs tons. Gaurs can live in the wild or have been domesticated by humans. Wild and domesticated groups are sometimes divided into separate groups, with the wild gaur being Bos gaurus and the domesticated gaur being Bos frontalis. In the media and colloquialism, Vietnamese people often call the fighting bull Toro Bravo, Spanish fighting bull, gaur. But in fact, Toro Bravo is not a gaur but a breed of domestic cow. Biological characteristics. The gaur looks like a buffalo in the front and like a cow in the back. Gaur is a giant animal. In India and Malaysia, the bull is considered a symbol of strength and vigor. An adult bull has an average height of 1.8 to 1.5 meters, an average length of about 3 meters. The average weight of the Indian gaur is about 1.3 tons. The Malaysia gaur is about 1 ton, and the Indo-Chinese gaur weighs 1.5 tons. The big ones can be up to 2.1 to 2.2 meters high, 3.6 to 3.8 meters long, and weigh more than 1.7 tons. With this physique, gaur is the third largest mammal in terms of height. After giraffes and elephants, they are taller than all 5 rhino species. In terms of volume, gaur ranks fourth on land after elephants and rhinoceros and hippopotamus. Females are about 20 centimeters shorter than males and weigh about 60 to 70% of the male's weight. Bulls have a glossy black color, short hair, and are almost completely naked when they are old. Cows are dark brown. Individuals living in dry and sparse terrain are also reddish brown. Both bulls and females have horns. The horns are large, strong, and bent forward. The average length of the horns is usually 80 to 85 centimeters in bulls. The cow horns are shorter, smaller, and more curved. On the forehead, between the two horns is a crest of hair, usually yellow. The horn nose is blue-gray, gradually turning to dark gray and then glossy black in old cows. The base of the horn is dark gray in color and has horizontal grooves called teeth. The part between the base of the horn and the tip of the horn is pale yellow. The tail is just as long as the hind legs. All 4 legs from the elbow down are white, like white socks. The male also has a muscular furrow running down the spine to the shoulder blades, and a large bib on the chest, creating a very majestic appearance. Genetically, they were previously thought to be closely related to buffalo, but recent genetic analyses have shown them to be closer to cows, with cows being able to produce further crossbreeds. The closest relative is believed to be the Banting cow. Personality. In the wild, gaurs live in herds of 8 to 10 individuals. Older bulls often live alone or get together in small groups. Gaur likes to eat young leaves, young bamboo shoots, young grass that has just grown in the burning fields. Pregnant for about 9 months, giving birth to 1 litter a year, 1 baby per litter. Compared with bison, gaur is more fierce, more dangerous to human. When short, the bison scatter to flee, but the gaur is ready to attack the enemy. Gaurs are quite aggressive. They often butt up obstacles and can butt people to death. Some gaurs even come back to mate with domestic cows. In 2008 in Vietnam, local people discovered a big male gaur had came from the forest, chasing cows in the upland fields below Ta Ninh mountain. In estrus season, that bull comes back. It is ready to fight with rival domestic bulls. It has defeated 7 mature bulls and finally gave birth for more than 12 calves that are superior in body weight and have characteristic hair and horns. Natural predators. Due to their size and power, gaur have few natural predators besides human. Leopards, does, bags, and large merger crocodiles occasionally attack unguarded calves or unhealthy animals. Only tiger and saltwater crocodiles have been reported to kill adult gaur. However, the habitat and distribution of gaur and saltwater crocodiles seldom overlapped in recent times, due to the decreasing range of both species. A crocodile likely would need to be a mature adult male, more than 3.7 meters and 300 kilograms to make a successful attack on healthy adult gaur. Tigers hunt young or infirm gaur but have also been reported to have killed healthy bulls weighing at least 1,000 kilograms. A video of a tiger killing a female gaur was recorded in Bandibur Tiger Reserve in October 2013. When confronted by a tiger, the adult members of a gaur herd often form a circle surrounding the vulnerable young and calves, shielding them from the big cat. As tigers rely on ambush attacks when taking on prey as large as a gaur, they will almost always abandon a hunt if detected and met in this manner. A herd of a gaur in Malaysia encircled a calf killed by a tiger and prevented it from approaching the carcass. Gaurs are capable of chasing off and killing tigers in self-defense. An old tigress in Navigant Nazira Tiger Reserve appears to have died after being wounded by a gaur. Gaur are not as aggressive towards humans as wild water buffaloes. Ecology and behavior. Where gaur have not been disturbed, they are basically diurnal. In other areas, they have become largely nocturnal due to human impact on the forest. In central India, they are most active at night and are rarely seen in the open after 8 o'clock in the morning. During the dry season, herds congregate and remain in small areas, dispersing into the hills with arrival of the monsoon. While gaur depend on water for drinking, they do not seem to bathe or wallow. In January and February, gaur live in small herds of 8 to 11 individuals, one of which is a bull. In April or May, more bulls may join the herd for mating, and individual bulls may move from herd to herd, each mating with many cows. In May or June, they leave the herd and may form herds of bulls only or live alone. Herds wander 2 to 5 kilometers each day. Each herd has a non-exclusive home range, and sometimes herds may join in groups of 50 or more. Distribution and habitat. Gaur historically occur throughout mainland South and Southeast Asia, including Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Peninsula, Malaysia, Myanmar, India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, China, and Nepal. Today, the range of the species is seriously fragmented, and it is regionally extinct in Sri Lanka. Gaur are largely confined to evergreen forests or semi-evergreen forests and moist, deciduous forests, but also occur in deciduous forest areas at the periphery of the range. Gaur habitat is characterized by large, relatively undisturbed forest tracts, hilly terrain below an altitude of 1,500 to 1,800 meters, availability of water, and an abundance of forage in the form of grasses, bamboo, shrubs, and trees. Subspecies Bosgarus lassus, Indo-Chinese gaur, present in Myanmar and China, Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. This is the largest subspecies of gaur, but unfortunately, it is also the most slaughtered gaur. It weighs as much as a hippo. A large male can be up to 2.2 meters tall and weigh over 2 tons. Currently, there are only about 300 gaurs left in Vietnam, distributed mainly in Mường Nhé National Park, the Central Highlands Mountainous region, Chu Mon Ray National Park, and Cat Tien National Park, Phu Bai Airport. However, these herds of gaur are facing a high risk of extinction due to deforestation and poaching of precious animals. Bos gaur India Nepal, also known as Indian bison, is the most common subspecies, distributed in India and Nepal, Bhutan. Very large males can weigh up to 1.7 tons, but still smaller than Indo-Chinese gaur. The horns are more curved than those of an Indo-Chinese gaur. Bos gaur humpback, Thailand, Malaysia. This is the smallest subspecies of gaur. Both do not have a bite on their chest. Bos gaur frontalis, domesticated or domestic gaur, possibly a hybrid of bull and domestic bull, fertile. Some interesting facts about the gaur. They have a deep hollow area on their forehead and a ridge that passes between the horns. They have large ears that look very prominent on their massive head. Group consists of one dominant male and female. They live in a matriarch, which means that the group is led by a female leaders. They are territorial animals, and one group will require a territory of around 30 square miles. They produce a variety of sounds for communication. They make high-pitched growls when they need to warn the group about potential danger. They make growling sound during mating season to try and attract female gaur. They're known for their bad temper. Even when they are unprovoked, they can attack and inflict deadly injuries with their horns. Dominance between the male is determined by their size. The biggest male gets the opportunity to mate with all of the females in one group. They can live up to 30 years in captivity. An average gaur calf will weigh about 23 kilograms or 50 pounds. Gaur calves are weaned until they are about 9 months old. The gaur become sexually mature when they are 2 to 3 years old. Female gaur have a 12 to 15 month interval between they give birth again. My video has ended. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, you guys.